Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a nice day before we begin the video. Please subscribe and give the video a thumbs up. During a recent State of Mind podcast episode with General Hospital co-star Cameron Matheson, Maurice Benard revealed that another soap they share in common wasn't very happy with him. Many remember Matheson as Ryan on All My Children, long before he joined GH as Drew. But what some may not know is that before originating the role of GH Sonny, Benard got his start on daytime as Nico on AMC, a role he held for over 2 years. When the co-stars talked AMC, Benard reminded Matheson of his time in Pine Valley. "It was a tricky time for you," Matheson recalled. "It was 1.5 years out of the mental hospital, so I was kind of fragile and went out by myself," Benard revealed. "But the funniest thing was, I'm waiting to audition and Stephen Schenkel, who was the producer, came past my door with a headshot and he goes, 'We've got our guy,' and it wasn't me." The story left Matheson with his jaw hanging open, while Benard continued, "So I'm auditioning next and I'm thinking, I ain't getting this one." But there was a silver lining in the end for Benard. "They had me come in for another role, and they created the role," he shared about his character Nico. When Matheson asked how long Benard spent on AMC, he had a very specific number. 2 years and 3 months, he said. "They'd wanted me to sign another contract. I said nah," he admitted, explaining that he only signed a 3-month contract, causing AMC to be pissed at him. Maurice Benard has never been one to shy away from hard truths or honest confessions. The Emmy-winning actor, known for his iconic portrayal of mob boss Sonny Corinthos on ABC's General Hospital, has spent decades captivating audiences with his fierce loyalty, emotional depth, and fearless intensity on screen. But it's what he recently revealed off-screen that has fans and soap insiders buzzing. In a candid moment on his popular mental health podcast State of Mind, and during recent press appearances, Benard dropped a bombshell about the past, one that sent shockwaves through the soap opera community and dredged up a surprising chapter involving the cast of All My Children. According to Benard, the beloved ensemble from the now-defunct soap were once angry with him, and the reasons might not be what fans expect. The drama dates back to the heyday of ABC's soap dominance, when General Hospital, One Life to Live, and All My Children reigned supreme as the holy trinity of daytime television. It was a golden era. Millions of loyal viewers tuned in daily, and the crossover of characters, stories, and talent was not just encouraged, it was celebrated. But behind the scenes, a different kind of tension was brewing, and Benard, ever the outspoken presence, found himself in the eye of the storm. "I don't think people realize how competitive it all really was," Benard said. "We were all on the same network, all trying to get ratings, trying to win Emmys, trying to tell the best stories. And sometimes that meant stepping on each other's toes, without even meaning to." Benard's admission came as part of a reflective conversation about his career and his commitment to authenticity. When pressed about moments in his past that still weighed on him, he revealed that there was a period when several cast members from All My Children harbored resentment toward him, something that caught him off guard at the time. "I got word that some people at All My Children were upset with me," Benard shared. "They felt I said something in an interview that made them look bad, or like I was putting them down. That was never my intention, but things got blown out of proportion." The incident in question. A press junket over a decade ago, when Benard was asked to compare the production styles and cast camaraderie across the different ABC soaps. In his typical unfiltered style, he reportedly said something along the lines of General Hospital being the most emotionally intense and real of the three. While he intended it as a compliment to his own show, others interpreted it as a dig at the work being done on All My Children. The fallout, according to Benard, was swift and surprising. "It got back to me that a few people over there were really hurt. They thought I was saying they didn't work hard, or that they weren't talented. And that wasn't it at all. I've got nothing but respect for the work that was done on that show. They had amazing actors. Susan Lucci is a legend. I was just talking about my experience, but I learned that even your truth can sting when others feel overlooked. That lesson stuck with Bernard, who has spent the latter part of his career advocating for understanding, empathy, and communication, especially around mental health in the entertainment industry. I've made mistakes, no doubt, he said. I've spoken out when I maybe should have stayed quiet. But I've also grown. I've tried to reach out when I can. I think a lot of us on those shows were under pressure, and it was easy to take things personally. We weren't just acting. We were surviving in a very fast-moving, competitive world. Bernard went on to praise the talent of the All My Children cast, emphasizing that any tension between shows was largely manufactured by network competition and fan debates. It's like sports, he explained. You want your team to win. You want your numbers to be up. But at the end of the day, we were all trying to tell stories that mattered. And I think everyone did the best they could with what they had. Still, the memory of those hurt feelings lingers. And for fans who remember the crossovers, the shared ABC fan events, and the soap opera magazines pitting characters against each other in popularity contests, this behind-the-scenes drama feels like uncovering a hidden chapter of daytime history. Maurice Bernard's revelation also reignites interest in the long-lost days of All My Children, which went off the air in 2011 after more than 40 years of iconic storytelling. The show introduced the world to stars like Susan Lucci, Kelly Ripa, and Sarah Michelle Gellar. It tackled social issues long before primetime caught up. And despite its cancellation, the legacy of Pine Valley lives on in the hearts of millions. Now, hearing that even one of ABC's biggest stars may have accidentally offended the cast adds another layer of complexity to the soap's storybook ending. But for Bernard, the reflection isn't about regret, it's about growth. He acknowledged that while his comments may have been taken out of context, he understands the sensitivity that comes with passionate, creative work. In this industry, we're all putting our hearts on the line. We live and breathe these characters. We feel what the audience feels. So if someone thought I disrespected them, that matters to me, even if it wasn't what I meant. That level of self-awareness has become a hallmark of Bernard's public image in recent years. Beyond acting, he's turned into a powerful voice in mental health awareness, using his platform to break stigma and build community. His vulnerability has resonated with fans, many of whom now see him as more than Sonny Corinthos. They see him as a survivor, a teacher, and a human being navigating fame with honesty. The response to Bernard's comments has been overwhelmingly supportive. Many fans took to social media to commend his honesty and applaud his willingness to admit past missteps. Others expressed renewed interest in the possibility of an All My Children revival, wondering if there's a way to bring the casts of the great ABC soaps together again, not just in crossovers, but in healing and celebration. For now, Maurice Bernard continues to do what he's always done: deliver powerhouse performances, connect deeply with fans, and speak his truth, even when it's uncomfortable. And if that truth sometimes stirs up old emotions, he's okay with that. I'd rather be real and misunderstood, he said, than fake and adored. If I've learned anything, it's that owning your story matters, even the messy parts. And so the story continues, not just on screen in Port Charles, but in the real-life journey of one of daytime's most enduring stars. Maurice Bernard may have inadvertently caused some tension with his fellow ABC soap actors years ago, but today, he's a man who owns it, learns from it, and keeps moving forward. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our YouTube channel for more update news.